Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 53 of Let's Play as the Jews. So we've created Jerusalem. It was nice. It actually didn't really do much, really. And now we're trying to... Oh, did I just surrender? I did. I just caused that army to surrender. Sweet, dude. By clicking it forward. I suppose it could have been worse. So I'm no longer honest. No valid ambitions available. Wow, that attrition seemingly slaughtered my troops. This is just the army of Medina, but I don't want him to mess with any of my armies. It's not even the Caliph. Okay, getting close. Close, close, close. I don't know what happens. What happens when you have all of the Jewish holy sites? Why do we not have a religious head? I was under the impression that we would get holy orders. Can have a religious head. The Kohen Gadol, if the high priesthood is restored. Well, they currently don't like me. This no character. But, and Independence faction's actually getting up there a little bit. I'm guessing probably our released prisoner modifier dropped off. Let's go ahead and try to find a duke that we can capture again. Got that one. You know, count's just much simpler. A count underneath a duke can't even escape, so you just imprison and ransom. Or, sorry, imprison and release. We'll just take plus 10. Let's get some more martial guys. Okay, Mr. Caliph. And the Abbasids are actually not fractured for the moment. But they are at war with me. My own vassals will attack them at this point. I mean, the Caliph is that weak. A little bit of money in the right places will fix all of our problems. Alright, speed 5. Go, 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 siege mode. Sounds like StarCraft. Engage siege mode. And here comes the response army, the only force he can probably muster. Hey, it's been 4 years. The third temple, the first temple built by King Solomon, was destroyed by the invading Babylonians. The second temple, built under the auspices of Cyrus the Great of Persia, was razed by the Romans after a terrible siege. The third temple, however, built by the great Khan Nissi III, the third temple built by the third Khan, shall stand for all eternity. From its position on Temple Mount, the magnificent building has become a dominant feature of Jerusalem, instantly recognizable from far away by travelers approaching the city. Truly, Solomon himself would have been moved to tears by the sight. It is beautiful. Now we have... oh, there we go. So apparently you have to wait. That's what it is. It seems to be tied not to the holy sites, but to finishing the third temple. The office of the Kohen Gadol, the high priest of Judaism, has been vacant since the destruction of the second temple at the hands of the Romans. Now that the third temple has been built, perhaps a new high priest should be appointed. Again, the high priest isn't very happy with me right now, despite the fact that he doesn't exist, and he thinks I'm an infidel, which makes no sense. But that's fine. So, yeah. The Jewish priesthood now exists. The Kohen Gadol. There has not been a Kohen Gadol, a high priest of Judaism, since the Romans destroyed the second... This seems a little bit redundant. Roughly 1,000 years ago. At long last, this position has been filled, and the high priesthood reconstituted. Like the Jewish priests of ancient times, the Kohen Gadol was traditionally required to be a descendant of Aaron, the older brother of Moses. Due to a lack of suitable candidates, this requirement has been waived, but the new high priest still enjoys the respect of the Jewish religious communities, and the priesthood has moved into and established itself at the third temple. Why does it say heathens? Heathens! What? Court rabbi, okay. Just coincidentally died, apparently. Okay, so religious head? We have a religious head, and he likes us now. He doesn't think he no longer thinks we're a heathen. That's awesome. What can we do with him? We can request divorces now. That's nice. Without having a religious head, apparently divorce is impossible. We can't do any of this stuff because we're not Catholic. Why does that even show up if you're not Catholic? I don't really think we get anything all that interesting, and I don't think we get a holy order. Even though we should. Oh, there they are! The Zealots! The third temple now stands tall on Temple Mount in Jerusalem, and several pious Jews have formed a new holy order, modeled after the ancient Zealots to protect Judaism against its enemies. Just like the Jewish sect that is their namesake, these new Zealots will not shy away from violence against those they feel are deserving. Some within the Jewish religious community have accused the Zealots of taking their faith to extreme levels, but the ranks of this new order continue to swell as Jewish exiles returning to the Promised Land flock to their banner. Their numbers now include everyone from uneducated peasants to veteran soldiers from distant European wars. Any defense of Judaism is welcome. So here's our guy, the Grand Master Kalonimus of the Zealots. Of Zealots. Just of Zealots. Titular title called Zealots. He apparently has a barony. And he's actually considered to be independent. Interesting. So he's not our vassal. He is a weird culture that's not mine. Israelite. My power is strong, but I'm not his de jure liege, so he doesn't feel like he belongs to me. We don't have any valid casus belli to raise to declare war. We can't vassalize him. But he is a Jewish holy order, so we could hire him for 165 piety and only 10 gold a month. And it is primarily archers, heavy infantry, and light infantry, so not the most fearsome holy order. No heavy cav, no horse archers. Bunch of nonsense, really. Alright, let's take back this fifth holy site. Come on, dangerous factions, seriously? Right while I'm, like, restoring Judaism? Come on. Be reasonable, people. There's only so much I can do. 100%. Create Oman. Locate person. Grant title. Grant Oman. Done. Holy sites. No great holy war called. So we control all 5 sites now. Although there are no, like, 5 heads. Infidel rebel victories. What are you talking about? 5%. It's nonsense. So we're at 100% moral authority. How do we declare a great holy war? Let's go. I want to declare the ooh, grant independence. Why would we do that? I want to declare a Jewish crusade. No, instead we just get to celebrate Passover. Oh, interesting. Expel the zealots. I can drive the zealots from my realm and seize their castles. However, it is a very impious thing to do. Lose 1,000 piety. Donate 300 to the zealots. Khan Nissi the Great gets donations to the Holy Order. Church vassal opinion plus 10. Gain a bunch of piety. Khan Great, your extremely generous donations will aid us greatly in our continued defense of Jerusalem. Here. Take some money. I gave him some money. Excellent, excellent. He's just like, excellent. I just picture him with his fingers, you know? Excellent. Yes, excellent. Apparently a court rabbi didn't like that. Caused him to die. Meanwhile, again, people are like, we want independence. It's just because we are not the de jure liege, really. Okay, we can disband our levies now. I would really like to vassalize him. He's got a titular duchy, which is not underneath anything else, so... The only way I can imagine vassalizing him would be to fabricate a claim on it or somehow get him married. Hey, you. Why don't you marry my daughter? What do you mean they can't marry? Well, that's sad. There's tricky ways you can vassalize them. It's possible. Pass the matzo, please. I'm not very... I think Passover's kind of a boring event. It's the exact same every time. Some percentage of your vassals won't show up. Pass the matzo. Plus 15 opinion with everyone. Plus 100 piety. Plus 100 prestige. That's it. Nothing else. So, now what? Judea has succeeded, I think. What is this? Infade. The House of Infade. He's very sympathetic. Attractive, quick 12-year-old. Berber company seems to be moving south. Probably what happens is they attack the Mali people, and then they get attacked by the Umayyads. And actually they have land still up here too. But they are definitely moving south. Abyssinia is still around, that's interesting. West Francia reclaimed that with a successful crusade. Denmark's there. And then there's Judea! Big old Judea. Largest in the world. I don't think there's anything else for us to really do. You have a feast for 150 gold. Spending lavishly on food. Spending all kinds of money. Looks like everyone came. Not a single person said no. Isn't it weird that if you create Judaism, like if you reform the faith, that that the only holy order isn't going to be your vassal? What if can we grant him titles maybe? What if we grant him land? Grant landed title. I could grant him a county. Let's give him the barony that's in there. Still doesn't give me a valid reason to declare war. So what's the point in doing that? Does it just make him like me better? He didn't even keep it for himself. He made another baron. A bit anticlimactic, I think. But that's apparently what happens when you restore to the Jewish faith. So yay, it's been restored. We did it. Cool. Okay, well, yeah, I'm pretty content to call this one the end. This is the final video. We're not gonna pick this series up anymore. We restored the faith. Kind of experienced what I imagine is all that there is to experience as Judea, or not Judea. I keep calling it Judea because that's what I called it. But as the Jews, and I'm just, you know, I'm not gonna keep playing because all it is world conquest at this point. You know what we could do? Here's what we will do. I have an idea. Okay, so this might take me some time. But like, let's take like the Duchy of Vladimir, for example. Like, let's say... You seriously can't usurp that right now? Seriously? Like, let's create this duchy. Let's grant the duchy to this guy. And then let's grant him independence. Like, I'm gonna cut down on Judea until we're just like this chunk here. And then I'm gonna export it to EU4. And then we can play as the Jews. And maybe that'd be cool. Because I don't want to be, like, stupendously overpowered like I usually am. Whenever I export stuff. Oh, I can't get rid of him because he's Jewish de jure. So it's de jure part of Judea. So we, like these, I can't get rid of. Well, here, let's do this. Let's just let's make the Khanate of Israel our primary title. So we go Khanate of Israel, make primary. Nominate our son again. Get him on board. Then we'll go to the Khanate of Judea and just destroy it. Now we can get rid of these duchies. The only thing that's kind of weird about this is that they're going to have the right, they're going to be our culture and religion, so we'll just end up vassalizing them again, probably in EU4. But these guys are all independent, which is really annoying. What kind of war are you even in? Some claim for Russia. What if we kill you? Okay, well, since we're done, you know, with the... Oh, this is actually on Iron Man mode. Never mind. I was thinking we'd just cheat and get some more money and kill him. But no, we're on Iron Man mode, so we can't do that. So yeah, I'm going to do this a little bit off camera, and we'll export it to EU4 and see what it looks like. Israel. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.